Do your flip resets look like this? But you want them to look like this. Then you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to be showing you the 3 things I did that literally helped me learn a flip reset in under a day. I think I hit my first one within my first hour of playing, which is kind of insane. But the only deal is, if you hit your first reset from this video, you have to subscribe no matter what. I need you to promise me that. All right, the first and biggest thing, obviously, is going to be your roll up with the ball. Now, most players up to about plat can basically figure out, you just kind of roll the ball up the wall and you hit it off, right? But there is a little bit more to it. What I want you to try to practice is letting the ball roll up without your car being on the ball. So practice doing this. Just take the ball, roll it up to the wall, and then once it gets close, just stop. Once you start to get the hang of that, you'll get a little pop off the wall once you actually make contact, which will give you more time to try to get under it. Now, the reason this is important is because when you're trying to learn, the more time you have in the air to readjust your car, the easier it's going to make it. So what I mean by this is if you can get a good enough pop and master getting it up without hitting the ceiling, you've basically already completed the most important step, in my opinion. Now, I know this video seems pretty basic. It's like, oh, it's pretty common sense. This one tip I'm about to give you literally made all of the difference for me. So once you master that pop and you're trying to get under it, you have to get that pop, make sure you're not hitting the ceiling, just make sure you have a good distance on it, right? And then this is where the huge tip that literally took me from not being able to touch the ball to being able to get under it and get my first reset. Usually when you see pros go up the wall, you see them do something like this. They go straight onto it and then they reset right there. Right away, they reset onto it. What I want you to do, since you're learning, and this is even still what I do in games sometimes, because there's no need to really rush the reset unless you're in those high ranks like GC and SSL. What I want you to do is go off the wall and take your time and just hold the air roll to the left or the right, whichever side you're more comfortable with. So again, for example, you're going to go off the wall, do your pop, and then you're going to just kind of air roll. Just readjust your car, keep it straight, and just practice that air rolling motion while you're on the way to actually hitting the car, or the ball, not the car. So once you start to get comfortable with this motion, you have the pop, you're slowly just air rolling and driving. You're just boosting forward. That's all you're doing. You're just going to aim your car, boost forward at it, and just make sure you're air rolling. Pop, air roll, air roll, air roll, until you can kind of get a comfortable touch on it. Now, this is the hardest part for a lot of people, is actually trying to get under it with your car. And I completely understand why that's hard, because sometimes you feel like you're going to get the reset, but you don't actually get the reset. I know it's kind of pop, air roll at it. You're just air rolling at it. That's all we're focused on. Now, the sweet spot I have found for the easiest way to get under it is 2 air rolls. What I mean by that is when you go up, you pop, air roll once, air roll twice. You do 2 full circles and then you get under it. That is the sweet spot for my timing with it. You can mess around, figure out where your sweet spot is, but eventually you're going to do it once and it's just going to kind of click. You're going to feel comfortable with it. You're going to feel like you can reset whenever you want. So again, what we're focused on, pop, 2 air rolls boosting, and then just try to keep your car face flat, straight with the ball. I know this is easier said than done, 100%, and you're probably going to be watching this video, bashing your controller through your table, trying to figure out why my car's moving like this and yours isn't. Now, hopefully you've been practicing for a little bit, you pause the video, you kind of understand, okay, 2 air rolls, car facing the... You see what I'm saying? It's a pretty repetitive process, right? You go for the 2 air rolls with your car upside down, facing the ball lined up with it, kind of towards the goal. Okay, now that we kind of got, the kind of tricky part out of the way, the actual tricky part for a lot of people is the actually getting under it. What part of your car do you actually want to be hitting with it? A lot of people are like, oh, it's pretty obvious. You just hit it with the center of your car. It's not that simple, but once you actually find that good middle, it feels like a magnet almost. You'll feel it almost attached to the ball. I'm going to try to show an example of where I think I should be getting a reset, but I'm not. Right there. You saw that? It looked like I was perfectly under it, perfectly centered, and I just didn't get it for some reason. Now, this is going to happen. It might get frustrated when you're learning how, but I promise you, you'll start to figure out those tiny little micro adjustments you need to make with air rolling. It will get easier. It just takes time. Shit, you can even look at some players, they've been playing for 3-4 years and they're still platinum and they can't air dribble. They can't do anything. Okay, we're going to start going for full reps now. 2 air rolls, car, and then you kind of just, okay, so this is what we have so far. Drive up, stop to get that pop, right? You follow through, pop, 2 air rolls, okay? You pop, 2 air rolls, face the car, right? So your car's like this right now. While your car is like this, aiming at the ball, you want to flick it down and under. You want to flick your car like this, like a pancake almost. You're flipping it down. You want to flick it like this and then down. flick it under like that, just for a little second, and then try to pop it back up a little bit. Down, and then just practice this motion. Down, and then pop it back up a little bit. Down, pop it up a little bit. Down, pop it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to try to put it all together. Pop. 2 air rolls. I'm just going to try to keep it alive so I still get one. And then see, it just, that one wasn't the best example because I tapped it again and then went for it. But I'm telling you, if you go just try to freestyle your way into it, makes it a million times harder. I'm so serious when I say that. Okay, now that you put it all together, hopefully it looks a little something like this. You just pop it, got under it. See, I wasn't going for anything flashy. I wasn't even trying to score. All you're trying to do right now is just figure out that sweet spot to get that indicator to go off. But that wasn't a very clean rep. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a cleaner one for you. Okay, 2 air rolls, get under it. Pop, and then see, I got it right there. One more time. Ready? Slow down. Pop. 2 air rolls, and then you get under it. Every time, that is the cleanest way to do it. I hope this video was able to help you in any way. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I know it can be very frustrating from experience, but if it helped, I really would appreciate you subbing. If you got your first reset, like the video. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if you need help with anything. Honestly, I can answer the comments. I have plenty of time. Yeah, I really appreciate you for sticking around. If you actually made it to the end of this video, please, please, please subscribe. That would actually mean the world to me. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it helped. Peace out, man.